Okay, thank you for listening. Yesterday we learned about radial symmetry, and today we are going to make a textile design. Textile is a fancy word for fabric. If when you receive your fabric, you have two stuck together, please be a good citizen and give me the one back, because I won't have enough for everybody if people have extras, right? Yeah. So listen, I really do appreciate you being quiet for this video. This isn't the 6th grade comedy hour. This is art instruction. Now, shh. Thanks for listening. Now, I know yesterday we had a pretty strict kind of idea about what's going to happen here. I would like to encourage you, you can do whatever you want, but it needs to radiate from the center. So for example, if I wanted to do kind of like a tie-dye situation, maybe I'll start it with, I'm just going to make using a lighter colored marker, I'm going to kind of make myself like a little outline here. So I can guesstimate where the center is, right? And then if I'm doing like a tie-dye, it would kind of go out like this. Now, if I did like these sections of a pinwheel, you could also do it, you could do anything you want in these sections. If you decide to do it this pinwheel style, I could put hearts in here. I could just color in here. But for our purposes, I'm going to do actually, I'm just going to kind of, I don't need to fill it in entirely because we're going to do this trick that makes the colors bleed in a minute. So I want to do colors that are similar to each other, next to each other. So if I'm going, I guess I can go to yellow. Green and yellow are near each other on the color wheel. Now, as I like to always tell you guys, I am going fast. You do not need to go fast.
You have to color it in though?
You don't need to color it in 100%, but you want to have a good amount of Sharpie ink on there. Another fun thing I could have done would be what if I wanted to do it you could do your initials. But the most important thing being that I'm kind of doing this radiating from the center.
You're not even funny.
This is kind of fun, and this plays into what we just did with the names, right?
Yeah.
How we did all these different patterns.
Yeah.
And this worked out perfectly. Thanks for being quiet. I don't have red in my bin, so I'm going to use pink.
Like purplish.
I thought of this when I started. It's okay. I'm going to go back over something here. I'm going to make these Now this is going to be a big reveal because I'm not sure how it's going to turn out.
Water on it?
Nope. We're going to use alcohol. Who's got an orange Sharpie?
21.
Let me have it. Thanks.
Good job, Mom.
Well, I identify. Wait, do you have to be 21 to drink that?
Thanks for not interrupting when I'm doing a instructional video. So now I'm doing little circles. Now, once I do this, I'm not going back into it, okay? But I should go all the way to the edge. Thank you for being quiet and watching.
Yep.
That's really distracting, who's ever banging the ruler. Okay, so this already looks good. And let's see. So in here is alcohol. I will do the spraying of the alcohol. Here's the trouble, is that it takes a second to work, and if you do too much, it won't look good. So for example, I was playing around with this yesterday, and this is when I used too much rubbing alcohol, and this is when it was just a spray or two.
I like that.
So I have two examples here. One I did yesterday and then the one I did today. So let me give it a couple sprays here. So the temptation, it's really tempting to like do more, but you can see how it's starting to get more vibrant and to bleed. The thing is, you guys, this is projected, so you don't need to come over here.
It smells so good.
So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now that one's really starting to be good, right? So I guess the question is, do you like that effect?
Yes.
Okay, now I'm going to set these aside. Now I just want you to know where we're going to, which is really fun. Is we're gonna use the same technique to do this like shibori tie dye, and then you'll have two pieces like this, and we're gonna make them into pillows.
Oh.
All right, but for today, we will only do this, and maybe we'll start assembling our kits. All right, so at this time, you can turn that off.